and Dine.
I do breakfast really well.
Can't ever get enough spaghetti.
Oh, we go straight for Tex-Mex.
I just, broil it most of the time. I don't fry anything at all.
Mix it all up in there. So you could actually stuff it right into your heart.
Hollywood and Dine, what a good idea.
Welcome to Hollywood and Dine. I'm David Moss. This is the show where the stars talk about their favorite foods and what's cooking in their careers. On the menu today, Cameron Diaz, Liam Neeson, Megan Fox, John Ratzenberger, Chris Knopf, and Ice Cube. But we begin by sinking our teeth into dinner with the stars of Twilight, Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson.
I have a loquat tree. I should not be saying this. I picked all of them and I made 15 little individual loquat, little pie things, like crumbles.
Like little tart things.
Yeah. And I brought them to the press junket and people were like, did you really just do that?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
Kristen made yesterday a loquat crumble or something.
Yeah.
It's one of the best things I've ever tasted.
Well, here they are, folks, loquats. And she says she has a loquat tree. That tree comes from China. Very difficult to grow in this area. You grow it in warm climates. It's a fruit that grows over the winter and becomes ripe around May or so. Chinese New Year's, they're all gone. So we bought them in cans today because, hey, we missed the fresh crop. I'm going to show you how to make these loquat tarts in just a minute. It's going to be a lot of fun, too. But first, the most anticipated movie of the summer. That's right, Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson star in the Twilight saga, Eclipse.
Isabel Swan, I promise to love you every moment forever.
The Twilight saga continues. Bella Swan, hopelessly in love with Edward, a vampire. Jacob, a werewolf, fights for her affection. Audiences young and old are mesmerized. Twilight rekindles the flame of this mind-blowing story.
Why are you so against me becoming like you?
I know the consequences of the choice you're making.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't blow my mind like in a confusing way. It's not like I'm like, why is this so big? I get it. You can't really prepare yourself for something like that ever. Yeah. But I get it, and it's pretty exciting.
We've been tracking the situation in Seattle for a while. Unexplained disappearances, killings. It's so strange to see how people have been coping with it. I'm in it, and I find it interesting to look at other members of the cast and what's happening to them.
Jacob, what are you doing?
I'm here to warn you. She's leave now. She has a right to know.
Why?
You sort of get on the edge of this thing too, trying to will Bella to make the right decision. And I guess the right decision is all in the perspective of the audience or the viewer, huh?
Right. Yeah. I mean, maybe I'm too close to it. I see one answer. It's like by the end of the book, it's such of this series of books, it's such a triumphant love story, really, because they go through so much, and I'm not giving anything away. Everybody knows they end up together, but
right.
It's we seeing them become adults together, and really, it's cool.
It is very cool.
Yeah.
You should have seen me buying these in the Chinese store. I was the only guy that spoke English, no Chinese, and I had loquat. They go, no, peapod. That's called peapod. They showed me on the thing here. That means peapod. So that's how we're going to make these little tarts. And this is what they look like. Check them out. They look like little apricots, but they're from the apple and pear family. Now I've got a cup and a half in here with a half cup of the sweet sauce that's in there, syrup, and we're going to heat that up a little bit in there, along with a half a cup of cranberries, dried cranberries. And I've got a little bit of allspice, cloves, and cinnamon. We're going to put that in there, along with a cup of sugar. Now what we're going to do is just let that all sort of dissolve over the heat. Not going to take very long, maybe 5 minutes. Just get that really smoking. Sort of building a syrup here. Now once that gets hot, we're going to take about a quarter cup of flour, just like this, and we're going to carefully sort of mix it in there. We don't want it to ball up and make lumps. And what this is going to do is this is going to thicken up the syrup a little bit, so when we put it in little ramekins, because remember she was talking about individual tarts, and he was talking about how good they were, we're going to be able to make loquat individual little tarts like she was talking about. Okay, we're going to let that thicken up just a little bit. See it thicken? Crumble topping, that was in the plan too, wasn't it? Oh, wait, I forgot a little lemon. You got to put a tablespoon of lemon in there too. Don't forget the lemon, it won't be perfect. Okay, there we go. Okay, got that in there. Okay, I've got 3 packs of that instant oatmeal. I got apple and cinnamon. I've got a half a cup of brown sugar packed. I put a little almonds in there because I thought it'd be sort of fun. I'm going to mix that together with a stick of melted butter. Here it comes, over here, just like this. Now watch how this goes together. Well, you know what? We need some flour. Got the flour. So happens when you stuff fast on TV, you can forget stuff. There you go. We're not going to forget it, though. Okay, that's what's going to make the nice crumbly top. No flour, no crumbles. Okay, the stick of butter goes in there like that. Oh, look how that comes together. Just like that. See? Now there it is. Smells beautiful, looks beautiful. Now you have to decide what size tart you want to make. Now you can put this all in one pan if you want, and then cover it with the crumbs. I thought, she said individual tarts, so we were making some little ones. Oops, I missed one. That's okay, that happens. And one big one like this, and then we're going to top it with the crumbles.